Flylady Diane here. Welcome to day 30 of the Flylady's 31 baby steps. We've got one day to go tomorrow, but let's not talk about that right now. What have we been doing so far? We've been doing tons of stuff. If you're just finding these videos now, don't worry, just go to day 1, baby step your way from there, because we have been building slowly, but we've been adding to our routines every day. So it's best that you start on day 1 and just take it easy, because you don't want to do too much too fast. To those who have been following along for 30 days, that is incredible. And I'm going to show you, yes, if you haven't got your lace-up shoes on, haven't shined your sink, go and do that. My lace-up shoes are on. And for day 30, we're going to talk about something that we've already mentioned before, which was the calendar. Remember I was saying to you, we've mentioned the calendar. We check, your calendar, and remember, you don't need the Flylady products to do any of this. If you want to buy Flylady products, that's fine, but you don't need anything to get started. Just use what you have at home. So if you've got a calendar at home, use that, Anyway, we check the calendar as part of our morning routine just to see what's coming up during the day. We started checking our calendar also as part of our evening routine, because that way we can see, are we going to a school meeting tomorrow? Does somebody need to be at the dentist? And that way we also know what kind of clothes we need for tomorrow, which is also part of our evening routine. We're getting our clothes out for tomorrow. So if you know that you are going to the doctor's, you're going to wear something appropriate. If you know that you're going out to buy, I don't know, plants from the nursery, you will, wear your welly boots. You get the idea. So we've talked about the calendar before. We also talked about using the calendar when we're talking about menu planning. Remember a couple of days ago, I'm glad I didn't manage to scare you off with menu planning, that we had this idea that you can use, you can either use the calendar and write in your dinner, just write down what you're having the next couple of weeks, and it'll very soon become apparent what you are eating and making for your family. You can also use it to plan your menus by just adding sticky notes. And then once you add your sticky notes, you can just move them, and then bam, you've got your menu plan done for another time. So we've used the calendar a couple of times before. Today on day 31, we're going to actually check the calendar and look ahead and write down, is there a birthday coming up? Are you going to a party? All these social things. Sometimes when we're living in the chaos, we kind of fall off the wagon a bit with actually keeping up with friends and family. And I know that was a problem for me. It just was kind of off my radar for a long time, and it's really important that we take a little bit of time just to keep up with that. So, use your calendar, write down all the birthdays that you can think of, anything that's coming up. You probably get lists from school with important dates, term times. Get them into your calendar. And remember, when you do these things, like set your timer for 15 minutes, grab a cup of coffee, and just grab a pen, some sticky notes, and get them put into your calendar, because from now on we're going to be checking the calendar and taking some action, so that when you see a birthday coming up, you're going to see that, and you're going to write down on your list for errand day. You're going to write down, buy a birthday card, send a birthday card, buy a present, whatever it is. Okay, so from now on, we're going to be also getting organized in our lives. So far we've been talking about getting rid of the clutter, building ourselves up. We've been adding in drinking water, eating food, taking breaks. And I really hope you took on board my message yesterday, which was all about pampering. Also, set your timer and pamper, or take 15 minutes for self-care every day. If you saw my video yesterday and said, no, that doesn't apply to me, please go back and look at it and do it. Because I know from all the ladies and gents who have tried it, It really does work. And it's one of the easiest steps in the Flylady program to skip, but it's going to give you big results. So that was our video yesterday about pampering. As I said, if you didn't watch it, or if you didn't really think it was going to work, go back and have a look at that. Please do that. So I'm going to keep it short and sweet today. You are going to be using your calendar. Go and write down all the birthdays that you can think of. Pull out all the papers that you've had, you know, from the kids sent from school. You know, if they're, you know, talk to the family. Is there anything coming up that needs to go in the diary? Because as we say in our house, if it's not in the diary, it doesn't happen. All right, so we want to get things done here. So that's it for me, Flylady Diane. I'll keep it short and sweet for today. And I shall see you tomorrow for day 31, the final step in the Flylady's 31 baby steps. I hope you'll join me for that, and hurrah to everybody who has been with us since day one. That's it for me, Flylady Diane. Very dark today in Copenhagen. Let's hope tomorrow is sunshine. Okay, that's it for me. Live long and prosper, and I'll see you all for day 31 tomorrow. Bye for now.